And here we go, right here in Chicago. 40 people shot, 8 K'd in Chicago over the Father's Day Juneteenth weekend. So, oh my gosh, Father's Day Juneteenth weekend, more killings, more Ks, and people are not, the Democratic Party is not upset about it. This boggles my mind. It seems like the only person that's upset is me. Or a few others, but that listen to the content. I said, why are we not upset about this? We should be screaming at our lungs going, what is going on? 40 people, and this is like I think 20-mile square area or 20 block area where we have 40 people shot, 8 K'd in Chicago. You know, it's probably even more shot. They just don't even go to the hospital. It's sad, but listen to this. Let's see, this right here is the mayor. Yeah, I think he's the mayor. Here we go. Let me go to the top, make sure I got this. Yeah, it says here, Chicago experienced a violent weekend with at least 8 people killed and around 40 rounds, 40 wounded in multiple shootings during the Father's Day and Juneteenth weekend. Acting Attorney General Tom Blatch criticized Illinois' Governor J.B. Pritzker for refusing federal assistance. This is not the mayor. Here's the mayor. His name is Brandon Johnson here. This is the mayor. They're refusing assistance. They rather them just go ahead and eliminate themselves, it seemed like. Check this out. Listen to this.
So, yeah, it is personal. Black death has been unfortunately accepted in this country for a very long time. We had a chance 60 years ago to get at the root causes, and people mocked President Johnson, and we ended up with Richard Nixon. I'm going to work hard every day to transform this city. That's what it takes to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago, and I need everybody to step up. So, wow. Yeah, it is personal.
He said, yeah, it's personal. He's going to do all he can. 60 years. They can do it now. I don't know. It's just crazy here. I got another comment here saying here. It says a reminder that all Chicagoans are entitled to the equal protection of the law. If Chicago uses, what's that say? I don't know what that says right there. Gruber's, I think it's making fun of him theory to preference government spoils to trans identifying people or subordinate women's women's rights. Yeah, it's going on more and more. More people talking about it here. Here we go. Here another one here. This is just an hour ago from Fox News. He said, we're going to keep on doing our job in Chicago and everything else, but we wish we had better support from leadership. Let's take a look at this right here. This is Trump slams the this right here is Todd Blatch right here. Here he is. So take a listen to him. Take a listen to this here. I'm trying to click on it. Here we go.
Walk me through this. I know there's federal agents on the ground in Chicago, but you guys can't do your job unless y'all get cooperation from the local cops. The cops want to do it, but the politicians don't want them to.
Of course, exactly. So what you have is a situation in Chicago, and you can contrast that to Washington, D.C. So in Chicago, yes, there's federal agents there, and they're working cases, and they're doing great work. But when there's not a partnership with local leadership, it's not the cops on the ground. It's local leadership encouraging the federal government to come in and help. When that happened in D.C., as you just showed, it worked. We did it in Memphis, and it worked. And there you have coordination, you have people working together, and it is shocking. It is shocking that leadership want nothing to do with any help from the federal government, and yet they read the same papers we do. 36, 37 shootings in a couple of days, 8 people dead, many of them teenagers. And the governor, what's he saying about it? He's probably going to come out and criticize President Trump. That's his answer. And it's, look, we're going to keep on doing our job in Chicago and everywhere else, but we wish we had better support from leadership.
Wow. Plain and simple. He said, I wish I had better support from leadership. It's sad here. Here goes little clips right here again. It's not myth. It's a reality that's going on here. Take a look at this right here. I'm not making this stuff up, guys. You think I like talking about black people shooting each other, black teens, black youth shooting? The highest risk for a young black youth, I can't get out, youth under the age, I think it was 25, is crazy. And in certain areas like Chicago, it's just the leading cause of death is someone harming yourself. It's like it's the wild, wild west. Like someone like, or the gold rush when they had like all these problems. It's so bananas, these numbers here. But take a look at this. That's the same one. Just the beginning of it. It's just the beginning of it.
Shot during a bloody weekend in Chicago. President Trump reacting to all of this, calling out Democrat leaders, quote, "Why isn't Governor Pritzker calling me for help? I could make Chicago a safe city in 1 month. In 1 year, it would be one of the safest." D.C. went from one of the worst to one of the safest cities in the country. And he's right. Police data show this. Violent crime in our nation's capital is down nearly every single category over last year's.
Wow.
Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche joins us now. Mr. Attorney General, thanks so much for joining the program. Walk me through this. I know there's federal agents on the ground in Chicago, but you guys can't do your job unless y'all get cooperation from the local cops. The cops want to do it, but the politicians don't want them to.
Of course, exactly. So what you have is a situation in Chicago, and you can contrast that to Washington, D.C. So in Chicago, yes, there's federal agents there, and they're working cases, and they're doing great work. But when there's not a partnership with local leadership,
Let's see here. Yeah, this is pretty sad here. Those over and over again, we talk about certain things. I'm just looking at everything, making sure I'm stopping this. This is what I get angry about. I'm gonna pop up again. This is what I get angry about. Stories like this right here. It can be solved, but they don't want to give Trump credit or the Republican Party credit right now, especially during the midterm elections here. But it's been going on for many, many years, and it seems like it's going to stay the same. I see a little bit saying the federal help taxpayers pay for. Oh my gosh, I let them help personally. Yes. Oh. We pay their salaries. Very good on that one. It's totally true. So true on that one there. Wow, that's wow. Yeah, let's see what we got here. What else we got going on here? And it was just like, oh my gosh. But this is the guy. It was one of the guys here. Yep, they don't want help from Brandon Johnson right there. That's him right there. Juneteenth was it like another horrible day, right? Supposed to be a black holiday, and it's a black disaster, right? It's just horrible. I don't like saying stuff like that, but that's what it seems like it was going on with these holidays. Just give them another opportunity. Oh my gosh, looks like he got something here, Brandon Johnson. When he had time to tweet this out on X. Actually, it's on X, which they say they hate, right? It says here, for too many transgender Chicagoans, the sense of belonging they deserve in their city has been denied by exclusion and barriers to opportunities in space that should feel safe and welcome. Oh, yeah, right. Since I'm declaring the what's this transfermicide? I don't know what this is. City of emergency. Our administration has strengthened the city's capacity to support the LGBTQ plus Chicagoans. This framework builds on the work by centering the voices and lives experiences of trans Chicagoans to chart a path towards a safer and more connected city. This is the most banana stuff that I ever seen. Over and over again, they say there's no problem going on here. Why we keep on mentioning it? It's stuff like this. I guess the votes are really real out there for them. I don't know. It seems like they're doing it for a reason. I don't know. Or is it just to decrease the population like we talked about earlier? I'm starting to think that maybe that's what their motives are. I'm not sure what the motives are. Someone else posted this here, and they say this is non-existence here. The word they're saying it's not even a real word. So hey, they make up words all the time in the LGBT community. Sometimes they make up words. They create words. As soon as they make up because eventually, some of these words, they're Twilight Zone.